Welcome back to Medina County, Texas, GMRS. The topic of today's video is an email I received from Tidradio asking me to help explain to any of y'all who have purchased one of these radios what you can do to get compensated for all the issues that they've had and what they are doing to try to make it better. So I'm going to go over some of my opinions first, and then we'll get down into the meat of the email that they sent. Here's a little introduction, and I'll be right back. So first, let's start off with some opinions. I think Tidradio probably rushed the release of that radio over there. I think they were maybe trying to get it in before Amazon Prime Day. I didn't even know what the hell Amazon Prime Day was until this year. Did they cut a few corners? Maybe. I don't even want to speculate if it was purposely. Could they have done a better job? Yes. I can tell you that I started a Facebook group to go along with this channel where people can come in and express their opinions and, you know, show pictures of their toys and gear. And I think over the last 3 or 4 weeks, it's kind of become the H8 stomping ground, if you will. And I'm fine with that. We jumped up about, I don't know, 60 members from that last video I posted, and I appreciate each and every one of you who joined that group and gave your feedback. We all helped each other out to get through some of the struggles we had with that radio there, and everybody was super helpful. Nobody was bashing anybody or even bashing Tidradio. Some people a little upset, rightfully so. So, you know, this video is for those who, if you have an H8 and you're a little pissed off and you want to send it back on what you can do. If you want to keep it while they do their best to make it right, there's some instructions in here for that. And I have the email. It's a little lengthy, and I'm going to read through part of it, not verbatim, just hit you with the highlights. But I at least want to pass this information on to you from them. I'm just a little bitty YouTube channel. I'll never be what the big guys are. I'm just having fun with this, and my little local group here. We you know, they all make fun of me, which I'm fine with, and I love them all to death. But I want to be able to help anybody who paid money for one of these radios. And they have not paid me for this. They haven't given me any kind of money. The only thing they have sent me is that radio right there that has the same problems that some of y'all's radios have. And so, you know, I'm no kind of compensation for this. I just want to get the information out to those who are subscribers to my channels and own one of these radios. So that's the purpose. All right. So first of all, they want you to know that customer satisfaction is something Tidradio takes very seriously. And I do believe that that's true. I've had a few people say that, or I had one viewer in particular, they didn't put the belt clip screws in his box, and he emailed them and they said, well, we'll give you $3 to go buy screws. Well, let me tell you folks, going and finding those little bitty ass screws is not going to be an easy task. I don't know why they can't take 2 screws, slip them in an envelope, fold it in a piece of tape on a piece of paper, and mail them to this young man. Right? It makes no sense to me. And I've emailed them about that. And listen, I'm going to support them, but my thing is, if I'm going to do stuff like this, they better take care of y'all, in my opinion. If not, and once again, I'm nobody, but I won't do any more of this shit, and I'll just delete the videos if that's how they're going to be. They definitely take responsibility for all of the failures that have occurred. Tidradio's focus on product development and customer experience. Customer satisfaction is something Tidradio takes very seriously. They want people to know that the H8 problem will be resolved. Customers who have purchased the H8 can choose to return it for free, receive a 100% refund if they are not satisfied with the product. If you want to keep your H8, they are willing to offer 2 different types of compensation for the issue. They'll issue you a $10 refund, or they're saying a large discount coupon off of any of their other products. They don't get specific, but they do say if you would like either the $10 or the large discount coupon, and I'll flash the email up there, you can contact them at support@tidradio.com, and please include your H8's original order number from Amazon. That's the only place they were sold. They also want folks to know that if you're keeping your H8, that they are going to continue to get this thing FCC certified, that it's about a 6-week process. They are offering a firmware update. I'm going to flash the 4 or 5-step instructions up on the screen. I'll put a link in the comments below to where you can print them if you need them. I will tell you, if you do update the firmware, everybody on the Facebook page has said that you've got to hold that K-type connector in there pretty darn tight for it to take the programming. I even had one person, and I don't recall the name off the top of my head, they mentioned that they even had to shave their K-type connector down a little bit just so it would get in far enough to read the programming. This does need to be done from your PC. It can't be done via Bluetooth. So that's going to help fix a lot of the issues. They have left. You can open it in the unlocked version. That's up to you. I don't know how long that'll be up there, but everybody in our group has said that that has worked for them. As to the battery issue, when he customized the battery, he asked the factory for a 3,000 milliamp battery. He's not manufacturing them. They came from another factory. He said, but now that the battery is only about 2,500 milliamps, he's saying, so the information of the H8 will be revised. They're knocking it down to a 2,500 milliamp battery. Should they have tested it before they released it? Shit, yes, right? They should have done their due diligence. And that's on them, right? I don't know how many of these were sold. They didn't disclose that information to me. But it's definitely something they should have tested before even the test models were sent out, right? I don't have the equipment to do that. I'm just some redneck that has a little shack with radio shit in it. And so I can't test that. I know some other YouTubers can, and thank you for bringing that to light. They're going to be relabeling the battery as a 2,500 milliamp. As to the FCC issue, FCC problems will be resolved. The person in their office that takes care of the FCC certification told me that he would have it taken care of in 6 weeks. After several weeks, the FCC ID, which will print in the radio, can be found on the FCC website. So they're saying they're going to get that issue taken care of as well. I think they want to do right. I think they realize they fucked up, and I think they're wanting to make it right for anybody who spent their hard-earned money on one of these radios. I will tell you, I absolutely love this one, even though I did get the white screen the other day. That was the first time since I'd had this. It was only 3 days ago, but hit exit to bring the display. Sorry, you couldn't see that. I hit exit to bring the display up, and it was a totally white screen. It was totally locked. I did have to turn the radio off, turn it back on. It came back on. I've had some of the folks on the Facebook group tell me their white screen of death was the radio was nixed, and they had to send it back. One of the guys in the group bought one of those. It is his go-to radio. He said he'll take it over any of the other radios, even the G Pro, right? I mean, the G Pro has a ton more features, but the ability to be able to program this on the fly with Bluetooth, the watts it's kicking, and just some of the features, it's not a bad radio. I think they had the right idea in mind. Is it the perfect radio? No. Maybe that'll be a good video, asking y'all what's the perfect radio, right? But anyways, I'm getting off subject. It's going to be worth the 70, 80. I know they're saying $100. There's going to be coupons and everything else. After they get this right, I have a feeling we'll be able to pick this up 80, 90 bucks maybe. They're even talking about doing a USB-C plug in the back on the future radios sent out with that they're going to send out a USB-C type charger on the back of this, which would make it even better. Once again, they're not paying me for this. I just want to do it to get the information out to y'all. You have the option to return it without any penalty, get a full refund. If you keep the radio, they're willing to compensate you with either discounts on another Tidradio product or $10 cash back. I think they want to make it right, and I hope they do. I really hope they do, because I will buy one. I will send this test radio back or pay them for it and order another one, because these are definitely worth it. Leave your comments below. Even if they're negative about Tidradio, they email me a lot. They email me a lot. They emailed me a lot in the beginning, and I really think they want to do right. I think they they overburdened themselves with all of these errors. But I know they read the comments. So please put your comments down below and let them know what they can do to make it right for you. What they can do to make the radio better, right? Give them your suggestions. Once again, I'm not a very big YouTube channel. They're kind of a smaller radio company, right? They don't have a big lineup. They want to do right, so give them your feedback, and hopefully we can help them make this the perfect radio. I appreciate everybody watching. We're up over 650 subscribers because of y'all. I truly appreciate it. Your comments keep me going. I love reading them. All of my Facebook group friends, I appreciate y'all as well. Y'all put some pretty funny stuff on there, and very supportive of the other group members. I'm not in very many Facebook groups, but I hope they're all as good as this one, because y'all are a bunch of people. Have a great day. I appreciate you watching. Give them your feedback. Leave comments below. And I know they're going to do everything they can to get this right. Hope y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Take it easy.